Jermell Charlo this past weekend has a lot of people very upset with his performance against Canelo Alvarez, and rightfully. Jermell Charlo has been what we would call the twin that was the most outspoken. He's supposed to be the meanest twin as well. And even in the past, Jermell Charlo, he's been giving off this Lions only vibe. Like he's just this super tough, just don't fuck with me. He's a knockout artist on the boxing aspect and the street aspect. I had made a video a while ago and I said, these dudes are good kids, man. When have they ever really been in the streets like that? They haven't. They haven't been in the streets. You could just tell by their demeanor that they really not with none of that they portray, especially Jermell Charlo. There's been instances already, like for instance, the situation with Jerry Hurd and his wife when I think it was Jermell, he disrespected his wife and then Jerry Hurd swung over him. That was one instance. As y'all twins, you're not supposed to let nobody do that to your brother, twin or not. Just saying, twins are supposed to have this real, like a different type of bond about them. And right there, you saw Jermell didn't really, that kind of right there, when I seen that, I said, yeah, this dude not really with all that stuff he be talking about. But this brings up the whole fact. This brings up a question: is he a cowardly lion? And the fight with Canelo kind of put that stamp on that for me in a sense, man. Yeah, he went up and he moved up in weight, but I don't want to hear that he was daring to be great, because if he was daring to be great, he would have tried to win that fight. Okay, he wasn't trying to win that fight, so he wasn't daring to be great. He was daring to get a big check. That's what that was. All right. And then his words after the fight, happy that I have been knocked out. That showed me that he really didn't have any confidence in himself beating Canelo. Nothing like that. So how could you call yourself a lion unless you're a cowardly one? And the move he made when he didn't defend his brother, that was cowardly. Chance Crawford calling him out, and he's, get highly emotional every time we bring up Crawford. That's cowardly. Ducking Tim Tszyu and not challenging him, to me that was cowardly. And I told y'all, this dude ducked Tim Tszyu. He semi-ducked Terrence Crawford, to go for the Canelo bag. And y'all can say whatever y'all want. Yeah, these days it's legacy. It's money over legacy, man. But me, I'm more old school. I'm like, listen, I'm not risking, my career or damaging myself, to move further up. It's not that serious. I already take abuse at my weight class. I don't want to move up and make it worse on myself. Not just yet, not without acclimating myself. It's just me. He was daring to be great bullshit. It's out the window, okay? He's proven himself to be a coward, period, point blank. I don't care who don't think anything different. I mean, he went out there, he threw his hands a little bit, but he clammed up most of the fight, just moved and shelled up, embracing for impact. It was sad. It was sad. And when you box, man, there's cameras everywhere in that ring, so boy, them still shots tell it all. Them still shots tell it all. And then he talking about, now you want to fight Crawford, and no, because since you lost, now when you get whooped by Crawford, now you got another built-in excuse to say, well, I wasn't the same no more since I fought Canelo at 168. Man, this dude is something else, man. It's a trip. But I think, they must get this misconception about what a lion really is. They don't really understand. Because if they did, they wouldn't call themselves lions. They'll call themselves something else but lion. But anyway, you know what y'all think, man. It's Rebel Life Boxing. I'll catch y'all later on the next one. And I'm off this.